Hello everybody, it's M4J here and welcome to the Spyro Reignited Trilogy. This is not a construction game, it's not a business simulation game or a management game or anything like that, but it is a nostalgia game. There is another game on my channel that I've been playing since I was a kid, and that game is OpenTTD. And I used to play the original Transport Tycoon many years ago. I say that actually as Transport Tycoon Deluxe, the original Transport Tycoon Deluxe, many years ago. And this game I actually played before I even played OpenTTD in Transport Tycoon Deluxe. Spyro is one of 3 games I grew up playing, the other 2 being Crash Bandicoot and the Tomb Raider series. So I am incredibly excited to be able to play this game. It might not sound it, I'm a little bit unwell at the moment. But I wanted to get this video out on release day. So should we get into the main menu? I think we should do that. So this series is going to consist of me playing the game for 2 hours, cutting it up into 5 episodes and uploading those every single weekday. Just going to have to go through all of this stuff. Wow, does it really make you go all the way through? Okie dokie. Start game. Oh wow, you actually have save slots and everything. So we're going to start at the beginning. Way back at the beginning. The original Spyro game. Let me find that information actually. So the original game came out in 1998. I was 5 years old, and we actually had it pretty much from launch. It launched in September 1998. We got it in Christmas 1998, along with a PlayStation, and I think the other 2 was Crash Bandicoot out then. Let me see. Doobie-doo, right the way back to the beginning. Shouldn't really be looking for this in a Spyro video, but there you go. Yes, 1996 was the first Crash Bandicoot game. So it was Crash Bandicoot, Spyro the Dragon, and then we got Tomb Raider as well, either before or after, I can't remember the exact release dates. But yeah, Spyro is a game that I grew up with a lot. I will say before we get into this proper, my brother has his own YouTube channel, The Golfing Gamer. I will put a link in the description so you can go check it out. He's more of a completionist, he tends to 100% games like this. He actually did a playthrough recently of the first Spyro game, the original first Spyro game. And he's also just finished a playthrough of the Insane Trilogy, Crash Bandicoot as well. So do go check those out if that's your kind of thing. I'm going to be taking my time a little bit more. My brother tends to do things a bit faster, 100%, like I said. I tend to take my time, particularly in the third game. I'll be taking my time in a lot of the mini games because that is what I remember most about the original Spyro trilogy. Was doing the skateboarding in Year of the Dragon. Let's do this. I haven't played the first Spyro game in about 15 years, so I am very rusty when it comes to this. Very rusty. You'll have to bear with me. I do remember the music, and I do remember some of the boss battles, and I vaguely remember the controls.
Okay, rolling.
It's been peaceful here in the 5 worlds, or is it 6? For a dragon's age, we now have 12,000 treasure, or is it 14,000?
What about this Ganasty Ganok character? Now, I understand he's found a magic spell to turn gems into warriors for his cause.
I'll take that question. Nasty Nork is a simple creature.
Simple?
He has been contained in a remote world and is no threat to the Dragon Kingdom.
No threat?
Besides, he is ugly.
Ugly? That does it!
Huh? Looks like I've got some things to do.
So the intro is a little bit different to how it used to be. I still don't quite understand the plot of this game. It wasn't really designed for its plot. But this is a marvel. I notice there is still the orange tint to everything. I think that's deliberate because of the whole fire theme, reignited, that kind of thing. It's one of the first things I noticed in the first trailers for this game, was everything just had that little orange hue to it. I am going to go into the options, sound, dynamic music is on, reignited music, so we have the new soundtrack, because you can go and put the original soundtrack on. But we're going to have, whoops, the new soundtrack with dynamic music, which is something I learnt about quite recently. So if you're moving around, fighting enemies, that kind of thing, then the music changes depending on what you're doing. I was looking for subtitles, but there doesn't seem to be any, which is a little bit of a shame. They've also got a map. I'm going to have the map off to start with and see if my memory serves me well. Guidebook, all that kind of stuff. Let's continue. So this is the Artisan homeworld. Let's see. B is flame. A is jump. Y goes into sort of that first-person-y type look. And then X is charge, which I'll do in just a second. In fact, I'll do it now. Let's release the first dragon. Nesta.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. Free 10 dragons in the Artisan world, then find the balloonist. He'll transport you to the next world.
What about Nasty Nork? I'm going after him.
Find dragons first. That's all I can tell you.
Yeah, find dragons first. So everything is being updated in this game. Most things have been remade from scratch, from what I can tell. And it's a very, very good looking game. Very good looking game. And it feels really smooth as well. It almost feels like the sensitivity is perhaps a little too high at the moment, but I think I can get used to it. This game though, the original Spyro games were the first, one of the first, if not the first games to actually have dynamic AI. So you will see there, that guy's just spotted me and he's run away slightly. Now obviously this is 2018, so you'd expect that from a video game, but the original Spyro would have done the exact same thing, and it was one of the first games to do that. Whereas if you go and play Crash Bandicoot, and even in the Insane Trilogy, it's basically the same. The AI has set paths, and if you learn what those set paths are, you can avoid the enemies. Whereas in this game, you can't do that because the enemies adapt to what the player does. Just that little bit of trivia, which I think is quite cool. Whoopsie doodle, nearly fell off then. There you go, we've got our first gems now. And we're going to go fight our first enemy. Hello. Straight away dead. Right. So I think there was another dragon over here somewhere, wasn't there? Yes, there was. Let's try and kill this guy first. There we go. So I'm going to go release this dragon, and then I think we're going to go through the first portal. Delbin.
Where's Nasty Nork? I'll torch him.
Keep your horns on, Spyro. You have much to learn first. Do you know what the dragonfly following you is doing? His name is Sparks, and he's helping and protecting you. Keep an eye on him and see what I mean.
Good old Sparks. Trusty companion. I'm trying to remember what this does. It unlocks something, I think. Ah, yes. Did I get an achievement for that? I got an achievement for that. Found the hidden entrance to Sunny Flight. Alright, we'll come back and do Sunny Flight some other time. Did I get damage from that? Bit of harsh game. Took damage from going in the water. Alright, in that case I need to get a butterfly for good old Sparks. Sheep. That'll do it. There we go. There's the butterfly. Good old Sparks. Doesn't talk in this game. Does in the third. Never really got my head around that either. Skill point. Nice. Apparently I'm better at this game than I remember. Alright. First world. Stone Hill. They've still got the flying to different worlds thing, I've noticed. Awesome stuff. So 14,000 gems, if I remember correctly, and we've currently got 25. Every journey, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. I think that's the expression. Come on, Spyro. He's obviously flying against the wind. You can see it breezing past him. There we go. Wow, yeah, the sensitivity is a little high. I might change that. Is there not a way to change the sensitivity? Okay, looks like we have to put up with it then. That's a bit disappointing because it's a bit tricksy. Now, for this particular game, Spyro 1, I will try and get all the gems so we can go to Nasty Nork's treasure. I've forgotten what it's called. Like the bonus level at the end of the game, because that is one of my best memories of this game, was running around there getting all the treasure. Alright, left, right or centre? I think right first. Once we've got that. And that one. Have I got everything here? Yeah. So I won't literally be walking around making sure I've got every single gem, but towards the end of the game I will start taking a bit more care and attention to make sure I've got everything. Oh. There's an egg thief somewhere. And a wizard. Where's the egg thief? I can hear him. Can't see him. Yeah. You're very dangerous, Mr. Wizard. See, I'll be making a subconscious effort to get as many gems as I can. Particularly ones hidden in corners, because I know towards the end of the game they'll be the ones that I'll be stressing over not being able to find. So I might as well get them now. And then it's just the ones that are out in the open that I've perhaps missed at the end. Now I think this game, enemies turn into gems. There's even a mention at the beginning there that Nasty Norks turn gems into enemies. But the second game doesn't have that. But the third game does? Or the originals, I should say. I have no idea if they've kept that with this. Oh, I actually didn't know that the ground was affected. That's a nice touch. Oh, hello, Mr. Dragon. Find out. I was about to say we'll find out what your name is in a second. Gildas.
Spyro, my friend, how about a hint on gliding?
You bet.
For the longest glide, press the jump button at the top of your jump, and try pressing the action button to drop down mid-flight.
Right, the action button. Something tells me that's charged, but I don't think it is. Oh, hello, fairy. You gonna...
Hi, Spyro.
Oh, that's good. I don't think you could do that in the original games. So I think it's... Is it Y? No. It's fine. We'll learn. We'll learn. There's a whole new set of controls in the second game anyway, so... Alright, we've done right. Now let's do left. I feel like center is the main way to go. Yeah. Another dragon. Pick up the red one. There we go. Round here. Nice stuff. Damn, just missed getting all three. Alright, you are called Lindar.
When you free a dragon or step on one of their platforms, you're saving your progress. That could be useful if you run into trouble. Not that you ever run into trouble, Spyro.
Pretty sure that dragon is a Saiyan. Super Saiyan. Look like Vegeta. Oh, just been zapped by the fairy again. Okie dokie. So, is there something down there? There is. We'll go this way first. There we go. Got an extra knife, which hopefully we'll never have to use. Let's get this first. We'll get this one. And then we'll release the final dragon here, which is Asta.
After you've freed all the dragons, pass through this fancy vortex thingamajigger. It'll take you back to the artisan home. But first, let me tell you a story.
No thanks. See ya!
Spyro is a real cocky so-and-so, isn't he? Real cocky so-and-so. Okay. Am I going to put myself in a position where I can't get out if I drop down at the well? No. Another dragon and a whirlwind, so it's all good. And a key required. Let's see what this dragon's got to say. Oh, Gavin!
Watch the dragonfly, Spyro. His color indicates his power. When he eats butterflies, he stays strong. Like me.
Sure.
All dragons found. Now, where do I get the key for this? Oh yeah, the head bash thing I can't do yet. So there's a key somewhere. It might not even be in this level, if I remember rightly. It could be somewhere completely different. Now that I really have... Oh, hang on! Egg thief guy. Where is the egg thief? This way. Maybe it wasn't an egg. Maybe it's a key. Yeah, I hear you, you little so-and-so. Where are you, though? Up there, I think. So this must be... Let's have a look. So that's where I came from. And there's definitely chests, etc. over there. So something tells me I can get to over there. The question is... Ah! It's actually far more obvious than I thought. Yeah, there'll be someone yelling at the screen right now. I said it's been like 10, 15 years. Bear with me. Alright, nothing else here. So yeah, these are the eggs that these are the gems that I will go around and get now, so that I don't have to come back and do it later. Because I know that I'll spend ages doing it otherwise. Where are you? There you are. Come here. Be my first big kill. I'm gonna get you. Oh, that's what I used to hate about this game. If you think you've caught them, you press the flame, Spyro stops and they get away. There you go, you little sod. Right, egg got. Now, where was I? I was over here, wasn't it? I started the chase, so somewhere around all of this will be a key. Let's finish out. Right, invisible walls. Gotcha. Let's explore the rest of this area first. Actually, I like that they've got invisible walls there. I like that they've got something to denote the fact that there's an invisible wall there as well. And it all lights up and it's all very nice and very fancy. It's better than just having a literal invisible wall that you can't break through. Doesn't look like there's any more gems on this bit. Can't see any. It tells you, I believe, when you've got all the gems in a world. So now we can come up here and around this way. There's Still looking for that key. I'd like to get maybe the first level. I'll do the first level properly. Get the key and all that stuff, and then we'll start just breezing through the game as quick as possible. I mean, there's 3 games to get through, so there's plenty to do still. Okay. Round here. Yep, some more stuff along the back here. And around there. And you can get that. Alright, maybe the key isn't here, I was about to say. But then maybe it is. I don't give this game enough credit. They did used to throw in lots of little secrets like this. Alright. So now... Oopsie daisy. Whoops. Open the chest. Is that all the gems? I actually don't know. Let's leave the level. Here's this way. Let's see if we got all the gems. Alright. So that was something. I can't remember the name of the level now. Stonehill? Stonehill. Stonehill. I'm sure it was Stonehill. Stonehill? Find out in a second. Stonehill. Perfect. Just want to hear what these enemies do. No, they don't quite make the noise that I remember. Okay. So there's another world in there, in the maze. There's another one off that way, but the one I unlocked, and I think the one I'm going to do next, is this one. Sunny Flight.